What's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Hurricane, and we're only 8 days away from the NFL Draft. 3 of the most exciting days of the NFL offseason. I'm very excited, although this is not as great of a draft class as last year's superstar class. But today I'm here to talk about Manti Te'o, one of the top inside linebackers in this draft class. Had a very productive 4-year career at Notre Dame. And now he's moving on to the NFL, and he'll be drafted in probably the first or second round. I think he's still going to be drafted in the first round, although after watching some more of him, and I watched the entire game of him against Alabama, and yes, that was very bad. Alabama makes a lot of defenders, though, look very bad. And a lot of criticism of Te'o comes from this game, and I think it's because it was the last game he played, and it was against the best team in the NCAA, against NFL draft prospects like Chance Warmack and Barrett Jones. And Te'o didn't fare very well. He wasn't shedding blocks very well, and he didn't put himself in very many opportunities to make big plays. He got beaten pass coverage. I saw one time a play action at the goal line. He bit on the play action fake, gave him a touchdown. And then in the running game, he was very much a non-factor. There were a couple plays where he shot the gaps very quickly, and he got to TJ Yeldon in the backfield, but he couldn't wrap up and make the tackles. So he recorded 10 tackles in that game, but I didn't count very many. And I saw a lot of assists and tackles that were just like after 15-yard runs. And I was very unimpressed, but Te'o has had good games. He's a very decorated college player. He won a lot of awards, was a Heisman candidate, and he is one of the top inside linebackers in this draft. A lot of people like to put him at the very top of the list or right behind Arthur Brown or Alec Ogletree, and there are a lot of teams that need inside linebacker help. The Vikings, Bears, the Giants, the Ravens. Who is going to take Manti Te'o? If you ask me, I think it's going to be the Minnesota Vikings. I really do. They have 2 first-round picks, a huge need at middle linebacker, and there aren't many middle linebackers in this draft that I really have much confidence in. Outside of, I like Ogletree, although he's a big red flag, Manti Te'o, and I like Arthur Brown. I'm not big on Kevin Minter or the other guys, so I think Te'o's the guy the Vikings are definitely looking for. He's been a leader. The Vikings love players like him, and the Notre Dame connection. I'm not sure if that's actually real, if they like players from Notre Dame over others, but they have 5 Notre Dame players, and they seem to always be drafting them lately, so I do see Te'o as a potential good fit for the Vikings Tampa 2 defense, although he isn't that fast or athletic. He had a poor 40 time at the combine. I'm talking about watching him on game tape. He doesn't run very well sideline to sideline. He's not fast. He relies on his instincts and football smarts, and I think that combined with his work ethic is what's going to carry him in the NFL if he's going to have any success. And I've watched him also play against the run. I don't see a punishing run defender. I see a guy who's pretty good against the run, pretty good against the pass, solid awareness and football instincts, may not be an NFL superstar, but could be an adequate starter with a team like Minnesota. I think the Vikings have the veteran leadership to bring him in and for him to be comfortable and be successful, because I don't think they're going to ask him to be some sort of superstar. They already have Chad Greenway. They had like 3 or 4 100 tackle players last year alone. And if you ask me, the Vikings are going to draft Manti Te'o with either their 23rd or 25th overall pick. I really think that's going to happen. That's in my mock draft right now. I have them taking Manti Te'o and DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm definitely opening up to the idea of drafting Manti Te'o just because he's a solid fit. I think Minnesota could be the right team for him to go to, and I think it's going to happen. So let me know what you guys think of Manti Te'o in the comment section. Where is he going to go? I see Minnesota. What do you see? And who should I talk about in upcoming videos as we approach the NFL draft just over a week away? I can't wait. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.